Well, nicely timed by Zach Crawley, and he opens his account in the boundary column. First one of the evening. And again, this time he goes offside, and that's just very good timing from Zach Crawley.
Yeah, any spinner that you have in your side.
And that's nicely played by Crawley, just slightly dragging it down the leg side. Easy pickings, another boundary for him.
Goes down again, and excellent, repeats the dose. Back-to-back boundaries, been a great start for the London Spirit. After 10 balls there, 20 without loss.
Oh, nicely picked up by Rossington. That should go all the way as well, and does. First 6 of the game.
You can see the view from the batter. Perfect timing, right out the middle of his bat. That's a trademark shot of Adam Rossington.
Oh, brilliant pickup again from Adam Rossington, and this is even bigger. Oh, he's picking him up nicely at the moment.
As we get another look from helmet cam, the batter doesn't even move. Just a flick straight out the middle of his bat, 82 metres.
Well, he hasn't got all of it this time. There is a player settling underneath it. Should be taken, and it is. Comfortable catch. And that's the first wicket of the evening for the Oval Invincibles. Well, excellent connection from Maxwell. He's been trying to search for some sort of boundary, and he's just found it at the end of the power play.
In the air, just short of cover. And that will rush away. I don't think the sweeper will get there. No, he doesn't. So the end of that 5, 30 balls gone, it's 50 for none, 50 for 1. In the air, what's that come off? What's it come off? Yeah, he's been given, and he's going to walk off, and the change to Hasnain has worked. Crawley has to go. And it goes backward point, and it goes like a bullet for 4. Slices it away. There is a man out there, goes straight to him. Brilliant captaincy. Maxwell can't believe he's found that man out there. Morgan goes after him and hits it away for 4. Up and over, that will be 4. The left arm angle just helping the right-hander there. Oh, that's nailed. That is nailed. The sweeper out there only had to go 15 yards and he couldn't get there.
Hit hard. Jason Roy will have to get it back from someone in the crowd, or maybe the dugout. That hit the wall hard. Well, clever. Morgan set himself with his right leg out the way as if he was going to try and clout it in a similar direction as the last maximum. Ooh, carved away, and that's raced away. Fast hands from Owen Morgan. Yeah, hint of a top edge, but deliberate, very deliberate wicket taker. That might be a glove through. If there's nothing on it, it's quite high.
David, stay with your not out decision. Stay with your not out decision.
Just waiting on the decision from David Milnes. Down the ground, sounded all right, is all right. About 1.5 meters over the rope for 6. Goes offside. Sam Curran will trot back and fetch that. It's gone all the way for 6, a bit further, skips into the members here.
He was one of the first, wasn't he? Murali and Narain.
Clever. That is very, very clever and quite powerful. He's a powerful man, Owen Morgan. You shake his hand and you really know about it. It's a heavy bat. Goes downtown, and that's a 6 at the Vauxhall end. So now it's Dan Lawrence joining in on the acceleration for London Spirit.
You always get a good wicket here.
Gone bowling, ran past one into the timber, and the Oval Invincibles certainly needed that. They needed to break that partnership of 72 runs, and it's Narain that's done it.
Oh, nicely picked up. It has reached the fielder out there. I think that's Tom Tom Curran, who was diving forward to try and take the catch, but has actually ended up going one bounce for. It's Pollard who's on strike. He didn't get all of it, but he's got enough of it to open his boundary account. Oh, that's in the slot for O'Morgan, but he hasn't got all of it. There is a man underneath it, and it's taken comfortably. O'Morgan looking to clear the ropes, didn't get hold of it, and he has to go.
But he won't be disappointed with his overall effort. 47 off 28 balls.
Oh, Billings was interested, and then Nick Cook says, yeah, that's good enough for me.
And I've got ball pitching outside leg stump. Change your decision to not out.
For the Spirit. This time goes straight down the ground. Excellent strike of Thompson. Another maximum for the London Spirit.
Play a bit of a mental game when you have that extra fielder into the ring. It can change your plan of what you would set you were going to bowl.
Well, he certainly got hold of this. Kieran Pollard goes a few rows back now. It does go square, and this should be taken. Another one out in the deep for the Oval Invincibles.
Shots from Thompson, and almost just doesn't time it out to long on. The worst thing for the Spirit there.
Edged and gone! Very first delivery. Jason Royce smiles. His luck hasn't changed. His form hasn't changed.
A wry smile on his face. He's got a thick outside edge, which has raced away. I think it was Mason Crane with the catch.
Up and over, and you're not catching up with that at the Oval. First boundary of the run chase. And there he is. Excellent captaincy, but I reckon a few in world cricket would have caught that one. You didn't need Maxwell there.
And he knew if he could get it over, he'd get runs, but he's clothed it really. Simple catch for Maxwell. And that's the end of Curran.
88% the win predictor says that London Spirit have got. That's straight to the man. That's going to improve, I reckon it is.
Straight down the ground. He actually connected with it pretty well, but just didn't get the distance.
Off that splice length. Just there. And gone. Has it carried? Has it carried? No, they're not sure. They now want to have a look.
We've done the right thing just to say, look, I'm not too sure. Passed it over to the umpire. Sam Billings trying to pay the ball on the up.
Back on field.
Yeah, I think that's fair enough. It's a good start. Sweeper will try and catch up with that. Stuart Broad talking earlier about hit it into the ground at the Oval and it gathers pace.
Oh, he's missed out. He needed to do the fielding off his own bowling because Crawley can't get round. That was exactly what Oval Invincibles had to do, get a boundary off the last ball of that set. Full set from one end of 10. Oh no. Well, as good as Maxwell was just a few moments ago, that was the other end of the spectrum from Dan Lawrence.
Let's up. Is there a chance? No, there isn't. It looks like it's going to go all the way to the boundary. It wasn't convincing at all. It doesn't matter. There's no pictures in the scorecard. But they need a lot of boundaries.
Sixes that the batters mean to hit. Looks just like that. That's a big six into the leg side. Is it going to go out the ground? Yes, it is. That's a big six from Hilton Cartwright. Back-to-back boundaries. The umpire signals for a new ball.
There was a boundary fall that took place just before that, and have a look at that, 103 metres.
That's a big one.
Charts, another one. 4, 6, 4. The march is on. It's the end of a set of 5. Oh, it looks like another boundary. Look at this now, the march is certainly on. It really is, and you can never call these games until the end. We can see what's happened in the last couple of deliveries. That could be out the ground. It's not out the ground, but it's another boundary. 4, 4, 6, 4, 4. The march is on. Up. Is it out of here? Is it a chance? Maxwell. No. No. Not at all. You can hear the crowd and you can hear the shout. Here's another maximum.
I have time to flick it back to Glenn Maxwell. We often see those balls taken, the boundary rope.
Yeah! Brilliant, outstanding, what a comeback. There's the wicket, that should seal the deal for the London Spirit this evening. He just pitched one in the right area, get it a little bit of drift, a little bit of spin and a little bit of bounce. And the keeper does the rest. Wicket, 5 down. Oh, it's a drag down. And it deserves to be hit out of London. Deserves to be on the M25, over the M25. It just makes it just inside the M25. No, this was the last ball of the last set of 5. She was a beauty, 85 metres. Just didn't quite catch the end of that, but we're going to get another chance, and that's another drop catch. And deep, I think the gentleman with the green bucket hat, it's a one-hander, it's a left-hander.
It's got to go. There's no time here for 1s, 2s. We need 6s, we need 4s. If you're an Oval Invincibles player and supporter.
Again, in the offside this time. Boundary 4. Oh, we had that little passage of play about 15 minutes ago where there were a flurry of boundaries and then a wicket.
Hit hard, hit for 6.
Tom Curran moves on to 22 off 11, striking at 200, exactly what the Invincibles want. They'll have to keep going, Nas.
Gone, full and straight, the variation, the quicker one, has done for Cox. Ellis knows his stuff towards the end of an innings. He's producing the goods again.
For it to go into length, and it was a quick one, completely did it for pace. Hit middle stumps, good innings from Cox.
That'll go for 4. Hard goes over to the offside. Good take from Rossington. That will be a wide. Overcorrection from Dawson.
It's quite clearly not out, that one.
Yeah, that was a Stuart Broad review, that. Hit towards long on and gone. Straight to long on. And Tom Curran's excellent innings comes to an end. 27 in just 14 deliveries. That's a beautiful shot from Danny Briggs, his first boundary. That's even better. Even better. And this is from a number 9. Uppercut for 6. I reckon it was a reaction of a man who dropped it there. Yeah.
Looked like a lack of communication, didn't it? No one put the name on it.
Short ball, that sounded brilliant off the bat. It has gone all the way for 6.
Short, plenty of bouncer. Thought it was interested for a bit, but
hit away and goes away for 4 as well. That is a very expensive over. He's gone round the park, it's a long over. An extra fielder has come in as well. Edged away for 4. The Invincibles have started well. 13 needed from 4. Hit back down the ground, over Pollard's head. Over Pollard's head for 4. The equation now, 9 needed from 3. Oh, good work from the keeper. Stops the boundary, and excellent from Thompson in the end. In the end, the London Spirit bring a smile to their captain's face.